What's the difference between 187 millimeter crank pulley and 190 crank pulley?
3.
I mean, 190 is bigger than 187.
Yeah, it's going to get you more, a little more boost. It's going to spin the supercharger a little bit faster. We've got RPM charts up on the on these product pages, so you can kind of see where your speed will land. We'll have a lot of people that'll use like just a 190 or made it with a smaller upper as well to kind of find the ratio they're looking for. So it's just another option out there for.
The issue is the supercharger has a flow limit, regardless of what pulley you put on it, and so a bigger pulley will get to that flow limit sooner. So that can certainly translate to more, mid-range, and low end power as that whole curve is shifted up. But once you hit the flow limit, it doesn't matter. You can run a 250 millimeter pulley and it wouldn't make more peak flow than a 190 necessarily. And at some point, the supercharger will just blow up, right? Because it's spinning.
You can obviously spin it too, but there's guys out there running big pulleys. It's just it's a diminishing returns to the point of negative returns. The bigger you go, you're turning more and more of that air into heat. It's harder and harder to manage. So if you've got a specific reason, it's like our autocross guy Jay runs a really big pulley setup, but he's not winding it out much. He's autocrossing, and it's a real short burst. So you can kind of tailor where your power profile lands based on the pulley sizes.
That's kind of like if you're running a marathon, you don't want to sprint, the first half and then pass out and die at the middle.
Right.
So these pulleys are sort of like a marathon. You want the right amount of supercharger speed to get you to the goal, which is peak power. And going bigger or harder over that doesn't necessarily always get you what you want. So